Just in regards to the Wiley beef, that's the first time I've not really proper actually listened to it, but I was intrigued after listening to LyfeCast podcast, so I've done some research, went on YouTube, checked Wiley, and he's going a bit too crazy.
You see what they're saying as well in the car when he's speeding around?
Yeah, well...
He didn't care.
Yeah, but
I didn't
why?
even see the video.
Mate, he's driving as fast as he can, and they were saying that even when you finish the Instagram video, you have to stop, upload it, and then start again. So he's stopped, he's still pissed off, and he's driving, and every video it gets faster and faster, and by the end it's night time.
Yeah.
So he's been raging the whole time, bro. Yeah, it's bad.
I heard he was on holiday when he done it though.
Cyprus or something, innit?
He loves Cyprus.
Yeah. That's jokes.
But it's true because, so once you've done the video, right, there's a certain amount of time to upload it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Have you ever uploaded a video on YouTube?
I thought it was on Insta.
It's Insta story.
Or Insta story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or Snap.
Insta
or Snap. I can't
story?
remember which one.
Oh.
But Snap would
I
be
think,
straight away,
I
but
reckon it would have been an Insta story.
it would have been Insta because that's the most people would have seen it.
Yeah, but it's it's more than 3 minutes. How can you make an Insta story more than 3 minutes?
No, because you make another one.
You're the
you
one.
do another one.
True.
I've only ever done one. But it was from when they were kids, innit?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like
I know
teenagers.
it goes way back. Well,
Something about not back in the beef.
Oh.
No, they were in...
From what they said in that podcast, it was fucking Hackney and Tottenham beef, it seemed like.
But it was in Napa or something.
Yeah.
It went into Napa.
Yeah, basically. And then, they said, I don't know, I'm guessing they rushed Wiley or something like that and stabbed them up, basically.
I think...
Bare times.
What was it?
Assuming.
They were all beefing the whole time. And then Wiley and someone else, I can't remember who it was, went out to look for the boys. Dizzy said he's going to stay, he's not going. And then the boys went looking for Wiley and whoever he was with, found Dizzy on a bike, just doing nothing, and then stabbed him then. So Dizzy's problem with Wiley was that he had the problem that he backed out. He said he didn't want to do anything with it. And then he ended up getting stabbed because Wiley went looking for the other guy. Wiley went looking, Dizzy got stabbed.
I thought Wiley got stabbed.
Wiley got stabbed another time.
Oh,
the big one that started.
I've heard of Wiley's one actually. I think.
Or the face car.
I don't know. I remember I was listening to it somewhere. He was getting crepe from a shop, literally like Foot Locker, and came out. There were ups outside, and they just did him there, innit? Like literally on Oxford Street or something like that, innit?
Oh,
and that's his face or neck.
Yeah. In London.
I'm not sure about his neck or face, but I know he got stabbed there. I'm pretty sure I heard it. Huh?
In central London.
Somewhere basically.
That's mad.
Yeah.
You know what? Just kind of similar topic. I was listening. You know Pusha T.
Yeah.
He was on Joe Budden, the podcast or whatever it is, and he was saying something similar. He was like, if I'm going to the mall, obviously whatever, with my boy, I wouldn't take one of my boys that wouldn't back the beef. So it's kind of relevant, if that makes sense. So he's got certain friends that he would take certain places with because he knows they're on beef. And he's got certain boys where he doesn't do any of that fancy business with simply because he knows they wouldn't be on it if it came down to it. So it's kind of similar in this Wiley and Dizzy Rascal beef, but I don't know, it was just...
I think Wiley was on his ones though.
Oh, what, the whole time?
Yeah.
So
But
why
then
is he
Dizzy
angry
was
at
as well. Because Dizzy, the whole thing started because Dizzy got stabbed on his own on a bike. Or a ped or something.
But what's that got to do with Wiley?
Because Wiley went looking for the other people. They were. It was a little gang thing, innit?
Yeah, okay, I get it.
So they went looking, and Dizzy said, "I don't want to do it. It's the last day I'm gonna." It was the last day of holiday, innit?
By the way, what I said is a separate beef to that.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
The London one. Yeah, no, I'll go with that.
But that I'm not sure if that had anything to do with Dizzy. But the whole Dizzy thing, it doesn't make much sense because the Dizzy thing was years and years ago.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
Technically, Wiley didn't stab Dizzy. It was just he was looking there in the same thing, and he was unfortunate to get stabbed.
That happened so long ago.
But the main beef is that now Skepta's making songs with Dizzy.
Yeah.
And they always had beef.
Yeah, but that's it's not. It's for money though.
Yeah, of course, it's business.
Like,
but
even
like,
the tune says it.
Yeah, that's it. Wait,
But like, Skepta's moving
like,
to
get my
bigger
money,
things.
bro.
Like Skepta's actually doing America now.
I think he's
making
jealous.
so much. Yeah, could say that.
Because he's with
Grudge,
ASAP
innit?
Rocky and all
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
That is,
Just
he
a
mentioned
big
that,
grudge,
didn't
really,
he?
yeah.
That's mad.
No, did he mention that?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, what did he
Wiley-
actually say in the rant?
You know what?
Which
it's
one?
more,
Wiley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was more
It was-
at Skepta than
It was
Dizzy.
at Skepta for letting Dizzy into BBK, innit?
Yeah.
He was saying to Skepta, like, why have you let an intruder in? Why have you let why has Jammer let you in? Then he started saying
Yeah, he had a little
you're
pocket Jammer.
only a DJ or something. And he was just going at him, man. He was just annoyed.
Chucky didn't
It's
like that
pity.
one.
It's pity. I don't know why he's doing that, but that's the same thing that happened with.
He's old as well, man.
He's an old man. He's got kids and
He's
shit.
got-
Like,
Yeah,
He's
no.
a big man.
But like some people were saying, is it like a publicity stunt where he's
It's gotta be.
promoting like an album or something? Because I think his album's coming out soon.
Godfather 3 comes out. I don't know when, but soon. So he's gonna beef as much as possible. Get it
We're
out
doing
there.
something like that, proper in everyone's eye, I suppose. So it's not the stupidest thing ever.
But that's what they all did.
Call it
Yeah.
a pagan.
Why-
though.
why-
He's coming for you.
That's
Wiley is a clever guy, no?
yeah, no, he is, man.
He's been doing it since the beginning though, so you'd think
Yeah.
he'd be the best one. But then he was the one that made them all famous, and now they've all gone off and done their
Yeah.
own thing.
It's
They're
true.
probably a lot of them bigger than him now, really.
All of them,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Like in the UK, he's the big. Everyone calls him the Godfather.
Well,
but like,
Wiley's strictly stuck with grime,
Yeah.
whereas the others just branched out to American stuff like that.
but I don't blame them.
Yeah, no.
Like,
of
now they're
course.
making money. They're doing their thing. They're making better music than they ever have. So
It's true.
Yeah, fucking. This is the best era of
Ever.
music
Yeah,
for
100%.
the UK. Like,
Oh, mate, the list
100%.
is like endless, literally. I'm loving it.
it's the closest
Like,
we've been to the
for
US,
example,
isn't it?
on fucking Choice FM or Capital One Extra or whatever, you for a straight half an hour you can literally hear just UK tunes.
Yeah.
That's
Whereas, say
Good
5-6 years ago, you would never ever hear that. There would always be American tunes in there.
That ASAP Rocky tune with Skepta
Yeah.
is so overplayed on
Yeah.
the radio station. What's the tune called?
Oh man, I know what you're
It's-
talking about. It's such a. It's
Mate,
like the
it's-
number one song,
it's
man.
so
this
bad.
year.
The one, I've got it on my phone. Probably,
Yeah,
actually.
but all of us do. It's so. I'm thinking of Money right now because of Dizzy.
Yeah, that's all that's in my head right now. That Skepta thing tune.
What, the video where there's half of the videos in America,
Yeah, yeah.
half the I know the tune.
can't
I know the
remember.
tune.
How
I
does
can't
the
remember.
tune
so
go?
obvious.
I'm not sure. Shall I look for it?
I saw. I came.
That's it.
I saw.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, that. Yeah, that tune's just so overplayed now, man. I
That's
liked it at first.
everywhere.
Like, I liked it at first, great. First few times you listen to it, lovely, great tune. But when it's like on repetitively,
Wait, have you heard this tune? Like,
are we allowed to
fucking
play?
loads.
it?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah,
This-
this is
I
a
keep-
tune. Oh wait,
I heard the
It's the
beat.
challenge.
Yeah,
The
I heard the
This-
beat before the actual tune.
Isn't this the guy that's just got a fresh drink?
Yeah.
I love that video. I was looking for that video.
but that tune though, what is it? What's his
ZZ
name?
Challenge.
I don't even know if it's easy. Well, it's called
It's
ZZ.
easy.
The tune's called
I forgot the guy's
Kodak
name.
Black.
Kodak Black
Travis
Yeah.
Scott.
is shit.
And
It's
Offset.
so bad.
What?
He's
In the tune?
it's his song. It's been going on for ages. He didn't bring it out till like last week,
Yeah.
but people going mad about it because the instrumental was sick.
Yeah,
But it
the
was
instrument's
it's
mad.
incredible,
Yeah,
man.
it's mad.
But it sounds like a Tiger song, innit? Like Tiger would
Oh,
kill it.
100%.
But all the UK
big
grime
yeah.
artists are
Yeah,
doing it, like Mist, and
that's
it's
always
so much better than the original.
What, Miss done the ZZ Challenge?
It's got like 1 million views in 2 days or something.
Whoa.
Yeah,
See, when there's a challenge on one of your things, that's when you blow.
they all try and do
it's
it
like
now.
all the literally. It's like, mate, even the yodeling kid or whatever it was. I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, all of that. Like once you've got a challenge or like a meme on Twitter or something like that, you
when you
blow.
create
Man.
when you create it yourself, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, it
No.
depends what someone else does. What was
Even if someone else does
the
it.
Drake one with, was it Shiggy? Was that his name? The guy did the dance.
Yeah, like
Oh.
The Kiki.
it was a
challenge or
dance to
something
the
like that.
to the tune basically.
Yeah, exactly. What was the challenge called? In My Feelings challenge.
In My Feelings challenge, that's it, yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, because of that tune, it must have got 10 times the amount of streams it would have without the challenge,
Yeah,
which is mad.
but it still would have got better straight.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
Drake, yeah, Drake is
Whatever
what he
Drake
wants.
puts out is going to get a stupid amount of streams.
I think he got a record, I think it was today it was, for the most number ones in the year. like more than like all the rock legends like back in the day and stuff.
He's fucking huge, man.
Everything he touches, man.
Yeah, literally.
Right. That's why when a UK artist jumps on the track with him,
yeah, it's massive. When anyone jumps on the track, wherever they come from, it's massive for them, really.
You done that Spanish tune recently?
Oh, it's a banger though.
I like it.
It's a banger with Bad Bunny.
Mia. How's it go?
I can't speak Spanish.
It's literally all Spanish.
¿Qué tal?
Bueno. It's like, yeah, it's your reggaeton or whatever it is.
It is a tune, man.
It's a banger.
But like, isn't the guy who he did it with, Bad Bunny, is like massive in like South America?
Oh, so he was already big.
Massive.
Okay, yeah.
So I think he did it to break into those markets as well.
Hey.
So as if he wasn't big enough already.
As if Drake wasn't.
He just jumped on that, sung some on his Despacito vibe.
That's what you should do. Just fucking link up with the biggest people in every country.
A lot of them are doing that now, though.
Like a French tune. French Montana done one.
Yeah, well, that's the French song.
Is it?
No,
was he rapping in French or?
Yeah. Oh no.
That's where he was.
So the other geezer speaks in French.
Oh yeah, not French. Well, even those names. French.
Yeah, and then French Montana was doing it in English. But it's
that's still hard though.
Beat.
Yeah.
Sick beat. Don't know about the French ones verse, but anyway.
But it must sound so weird to like people who understand French or Spanish when you've got Drake trying to speak, or when Justin Bieber did it.
Well, it's like when we hear different language, we don't know what accents sound like at all. Like Spanish,
no.
French I do obviously, but so when someone else speaks Spanish, Drake's accent might be shit, but we have no idea. It sounds cool to us.
It sounds good. That's all I care about.
Spanish in the tune?
Yeah.
Oh,
but to Spanish-speaking people, they're like, this guy's trash.
That's it. Like when you heard, there was one that, and you were like, it sounds dodgy. Like it doesn't sound right. I can't remember what the song was, but for like an Englishman, it sounds normal. But I don't know what you're saying.
I know what you mean. I think it's a French tune.
Yeah, there was a French song I sent to you, but it was it was just like it sounded sick, but if you're French listening to it, it sounds like proper weird, like off-centered. It was a grime song. I know exactly what it was.
Yeah,
it was a grime song, and it was like this.
Gigs? No,
it was someone else. It was like it wasn't like that H guy. Something.
Yeah, I know.
Someone like that anyway, and then halfway through, he did like a couple of bars in French. And I was like, this sounds sick. Like, he switched it up, sent it to Serge, and he was like, what does he sound like? Some broken French, bro.
That's what I mean. And it's like, imagine someone that's not English done an English tune. He'd sound weird.
Well, they do, innit? Like, when you hear him, like...
Well, exactly. But we wouldn't know that with Drake doing Spanish. And, we'll never know, but it sounds cool. It's the vibe.
Well, no, I wanted to talk about that, to be honest. What's his name? The Marco Ianni? The coach when he started celebrating in front of Chelsea, inside Mourinho.
The Chelsea coach.
Mate, it was crazy.
Mate,
but like,
fuck his name. He's no one.
Yeah, he's a nothing player.
Yeah.
But when he scored, he ran past Mourinho, then ran back again and started going mad. Like it wasn't too like he was going mad, but he wasn't like you prick like anything like that. He was just going a bit like that. Mourinho got up and went nuts.
Yeah, I would as well.
What do you reckon, Dave?
But that's what I'm saying. Like
I would as well.
It's passion though.
Hold on. So what? But if someone's celebrating right in front of me and I've just conceded in the last minute, I'm already under bare pressure from above. Everyone at the club hates me. You think I'm not gonna get up and try and one bang this guy, bro? Any guy.
Some of the memes for that man was so funny.
But do you know what I heard somewhere? Mourinho, Porto, Old Trafford. I think it was Old Trafford anyway, when he goes on a mad one.
Yeah.
Bro, he goes on his knees, slides on the floor and stuff.
You can dish it out, but you can't take
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No one stuck it on him that day.
And like, you've got to have fire.
However, I think that's a bit different to someone literally coming up to you and just fucking...
That's Sunday League stuff.
That's mad.
Bro.
It's Martin Keown on Rude on Instagram, all stuff. That's mad.
Literally.
Actually, that's so disrespectful.
Exactly.
It's like slapping your mum in the face.
Zlatan's done it a few times as well, like celebrating in front of someone.
Ego, innit?
But if you're in the heat of it, like Chelsea snatched a draw, man.
Yeah,
like, they shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but the geezer's a no one. The geezer's actually a no one.
No one knew who he was until he did that. That's marketing, man.
Yeah, it's
he's on his Wiley.
He's got
flex.
an album
Godfather. And he's Italian, isn't it?
Like they're like my protein fucking posts on Instagram.
That's it, man. That's it. Love
Use
Island.
my code. Ianu123.
No, I did not know that. But Yeah. Not cool behaviour.
But he only reacted because of what happened with United.
I'd rather more of that, man.
That's it. Like,
too prim and proper. Like,
I was looking at something. Who was it the other day? It was like Balotelli or something they were talking about, and I was thinking, since like players like that leave and we haven't anyone to like replace it, we've had Diego Costas and
like the Maverick.
Like that's it. You need someone to be in the news. I know Pogba tried to come over and do it. Zlatan's gone. Yeah,
I wouldn't say Pogba's trying to.
But you thought when he came that he was going to be that guy.
No, I never thought he would like. I couldn't compare Pogba to Zlatan or a Costa or Balotelli. Like,
well, because he's more like showy off rather than.
No, like I don't know. Like they think with Costa, he's just on beef with anyone.
Yeah, I love
how he is.
With Zlatan, he thinks he's fucking dog's bollocks.
Yeah.
Like, with who else did I say? Ballo, like he thinks he's much better than he is. Really.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Pogba just confident in his ability, likes to fucking do stuff on social media and stuff. But yeah, exactly.
He's got sauce.
No, I feel like with Pogba, he just looks like someone that's enjoying life.
Yeah, 100%.
He's not trying to like gain attention, but he's doing what he enjoys.
Yeah.
If he's dancing, what's wrong with dancing?
The only reason he gets that attention, because one, he's at the biggest club in the world.
Exactly.
And yes, I say biggest club in the world.
Yeah, here we go.
And two, price tag as well.
Yeah, but like he looks 100%. Like a bargain. If he was performing this season, he'd be a bargain in terms of the money that's been spent. Yeah. Look at Neymar being bought and things like that, and stupid signings. Even Everton with Richarlison, how much was he?
Yeah, true.
Money,
50 mil, 50 odd mil.
The thing is, in respect to what, so say United paying that much money for Pogba, is much different to fucking Spurs paying 100 million for someone in terms of how much we make over a year, innit?
Oh,
it's gonna hit us much less.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
It's like a rich kid buying
exactly,
food. Yeah, I get what you mean.
100%.
Us yids have to get like a meal deal.
Pretty much.
That's gone up in price, bro.
It's true though.
But no, like. He just gets a lot of hate for no reason, isn't it? Really?
No, it's true.
United gets a lot of hate for no reason.
Well, I wouldn't say no reason, but if we were performing, we'd have people like being like, "Oh, they're amazing," like how they treat City, basically.
Yeah.
Like, look, you know when Pep first came, everyone was like, "Oh, it's not gonna work here." Blah blah blah. Look what's happening. Trying to play out the back. You can't do that. You can't win here.
Media.
But now he's won.
One season
Everyone's
later.
like, "Wow, like that's amazing. They're the best team ever."
Yeah.
Like chats like that.
Amazon sucking his dick.
Yeah. Like,
literally. But
if you're winning, no matter what you're doing in life, I think if you're winning, no one's gonna say anything.
Yeah.
But if you're not doing well, like what are you meant to be doing?
People love to hate. People love to criticize.
They like to kick people who are already down.
That's the problem.
Also, it's like famous YouTubers say it as well. It's like if you have 10,000 comments, 9,000 of them are praise, are good comments. You're gonna ignore them. You're just gonna look solely at the negative comments because that's just what sticks. Like if I say, like Dave has a good performance Saturday, Dave well played. Next week Dave plays shit, and I'm like, Dave, you were bad. Like in 2 weeks' time, all you're gonna be thinking about is, Serge called me bad. You're gonna be hurting, and that's just how it is. That's just life, I suppose.
But a lot of celebrities look at the bad comments. They look past all the good comments and they focus on, what did this 15-year-old kid say to me?
Exactly. Which ain't a bad thing, I suppose. Like if you're trying to like perfect your character or your game for a footballer, you're gonna try and eradicate the negatives or whatever. So I suppose it does make sense.
At the same time, if you're a footballer and you're caring about what fucking Darcy, who's 15 from Suffolk, is thinking, like you got something wrong with you.
That's true.
You should be listening. Well, managers, coaches, people close.
Positive feedback.
Yeah.
Like
no, I wouldn't even say positive. Like
constructive.
Not necessarily, but I'm just saying who's saying the information to you, basically. Like for me, for example, if I'm playing football or something like that, and I'm hearing, I don't know, some next guy, my neighbour, some guy down the road, he came to watch me play once.
No names.
Over like a Serge or something. I'd much rather listen to what Serge has had to say.
You need a mentor, innit? That's why some managers in the Premier League, for example, are good because they're like not a father figure, but
it's a lot of man management, man. Because for one, every player is different as well.
That's a man chat.
Like and thing like Man management is a lot.
Boy, oh boy.
Which
like,
Mourinho's the best and worst for.
Well, yeah, like these days he's awful, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking shit. Back in the day when he was at Chelsea for the first time, like when he had Terry, Drogba, Lampard, and everything.
What
like,
team?
He could get through to them, but now, 10 years later? No, even more than that.
More than that, yeah. I think.
14 years later or so.
Society's moved on.
Yeah, like
that's it. He got
the
left.
modern day
behind.
footballer has evolved as a person.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's nothing like what it was back in the day. And you're right in saying what you're saying. Like the old managers, how are they supposed to adapt? Like they haven't lived through what these players are living through. The money they're getting, the attention they're getting. They're not drinking anymore. They're quite.
However, I wouldn't even say like you just have to adapt as a manager, innit? Like
Yeah,
for example, Fergie did that. He was United manager for 20 odd years.
Yeah, but Fergie
And
didn't
he
experience.
adapted.
He left at the right time.
Yeah,
though.
he fully left.
No,
at
but
the right time.
2012. I'd say 2012 is still a lot different to 86.
Yeah, but look at Wenger.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Wenger.
no,
Wenger
that's what I'm
caught
saying. Have you adapted? But Wenger, like you could say, it's different reasons as well. Like,
Well, it's just not changing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
but-
Wenger couldn't adapt.
yeah,
Even though he's the one that changed the game.
But
Like-
yeah.
Wenger fully changed the game.
I wouldn't say in terms of man management he
Yeah.
couldn't adapt, but maybe just like tactically and
Yeah.
obviously the money stuff as well.
Yeah,
Because you never heard stories of Wenger not getting on with so and so or
True.
whatever compared to like Mourinho basically. But
But
Yeah,
Mourinho
so
will shout
true.
people out, like pull them out and
that's
say,
what I hate.
"I'm going to
about
drop
him.
you," and say it in
Yeah,
public. and
exactly.
think, like, yeah.
In
But then
public.
Luke Shaw's just
No.
signed a contract.
Well, I thought you were going to say something else. I thought you were going to say Luke Shaw's form is because of Mourinho.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not having that
no,
aspect.
that's
no,
not
no,
true.
I
But he
think-
signed a contract, so he's happy there.
Yeah, I know.
That's mental.
Well, you
I
would
actually
be.
rate Luke Shaw, like, mentally. I think he's been through not mad shit. That's football, like, it's not
That
mad
broke
shit.
his leg, like.
But yeah, that's mad
fully,
shit.
Yeah.
But for him to come back after all the negative comments, the injuries he's had, and like they tried to kind of not kick him out of the club, but they were saying kind of move on. Ashley Young's over you, other players.
When
are
you say
over
they, there's one person.
Alright, Mourinho. Mourinho. I don't want to point fingers, but Luke Shaw now signing his new contract. I think he'll be involved with it. Was he in the England squad recently?
I think he was. Then he pulled out, and then
Well, he's
Chilwell
there or
plays.
thereabouts at least.
yeah, like what Rose, Chilwell,
Yeah.
Shaw.
Did they bring Sessegnon?
I
No,
don't
I think they
so.
did.
He hasn't had one yet.
They had the young bucks.
To be
but
fair,
yeah.
like deservedly so, he shouldn't be there at the moment.
I thought he was going to be playing so much better. I know it's his first season in the
he's,
Premier
he's
League.
young.
he's struggling in the
I
Premier
like
League
what the
at
manager's
moment.
doing. He's not starting him every game. Like, He's
Yeah.
started a few games.
Yeah, no, yes,
But-
but he's nowhere near the impact he had in the Championship.
Uh,
It'll take him time, innit?
If we're moving on to young Englishmen, or like just youth talk, I'm loving Jadon Sancho and Reece Nelson playing in the German league, man.
Yeah, man, that's the main thing.
I just get a little bit of pride every time I see them either notch an assist or a goal. It's wicked to see, man.
Yeah, no, it should happen more, really, isn't it?
That's the problem we've always had, though. No one's been abroad.
In
Well, apart from a few. I mean, Bex went abroad and...
Mate,
yeah.
you can count them on one hand.
Yeah,
like in the last 10 years, Englishmen that have played outside the Premier
Who was
League.
the United midfielder? Went to Lazio.
Ince.
No, the other one. The one who was
Ince
with...
went into, sorry.
Yeah, and then there was one other guy.
Ravel Morrison.
That's it, Morrison.
Oh,
What
right, yeah.
talent.
So, and that was a wasted talent anyway. That's
So
another
good.
story.
Yeah, but that's
I
a
don't
whole
actually know
nother
where
story.
he is now.
I saw something about Indian Super League.
I think he got dropped by...
Or
is it-
Brazilian. No, he's in the Brazilian league.
So he must have gone off there then.
That's
I have to have a
jokes.
look. That is crazy.
But that
though.
just shows how
Yeah,
talented
have a look
he
quickly.
is. I'm pretty sure it's
Fine. Go on, you look it on there.
I'm pretty sure it's the Brazilian league, but
Didn't Fergie say he was going to be the best? We had the most potential he's ever seen, or
Yeah,
something like that.
And we also said Phil Jones is going to be United captain. I mean, even he gets it wrong.
boy, oh boy.
But no, like on a level, it should happen more really. Like it happens everywhere else, but not England.
At last.
And that's why every other country does better than us in the World Cup and
Yeah,
Euros.
like
Oh,
yeah, because you could say you get just a different education in it. Like with anything, with any field. Like if you go study somewhere else for a bit.
Exactly.
Straight there, you'll get a lot more skills than
What you
stay in England the whole time, innit?
For sure.
playing Spanish football, Italian football,
Yeah,
anything
exactly.
like that.
French national team, they all come from like different leagues.
Yeah,
They all mix
that's
in.
true. But another problem is in the Prem, we bring in all the players that are
Yeah.
world-class players, and we can't bring players through. It's changed a little bit of like Foden got a call up, hasn't he, from
Yeah.
City, and that's breaking into arguably the best team in the world.
Yeah.
So that's a
Right.
step forward. And Liverpool are doing well.
I would
like-
say the chances are a lot slimmer than playing for like a Lille in France.
Yeah.
Just because purely the competition, really. Like, no one has time. in
But
the
it's
Prem.
good though. I think it's good to move.
Yeah,
work
100%,
your way up.
like,
You can't,
yeah,
sure.
like unless
However
you're.
the situation is here, like, you just adapt to it. And
You can't blame the
get on
managers
with it.
either. The
No, not
managers,
at all. No.
You got to win at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Just
they're
a quick
employed
one.
to do.
You play. Ravel Morrison plays for Atlas Football Club, who are a Mexican football club in Liga
Ronald
MX.
Ricardo.
He's still contracted to Lazio.
Yeah, I knew there was a problem with him. I think they just kicked him out basically.
So from the mafia to the cartels.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's actually mad.
He's really about this life.
Yeah, that's nice.
We'll have to talk about that in another episode about like fallen talents in football because there's so many. Like we saw with like
Yeah.
Morrison and all that sort of stuff.
You could
You could
bring
go
up a
on.
list,
That's a
really.
whole bloody episode.
Just what was I going to say? You know, with like the English youth and that, Turkish league, what they had at one stage is maximum foreign players you're allowed to have in a match day squad is 5. So other than 5 players, they all have to be Turkish. So if there's 18, 13 of them have to be Turkish no matter what.
Yeah.
And I know it's mad, but if we had something like that in the Premier League, maybe like 10 foreign players out of the 18, then that still leaves at least 8 Englishmen.
Well,
in
there
the
is
squad.
a quota.
What's the quota?
As in, well, it's on FM. It's like you have to have, I think, at least 4 homegrown in the club.
Yeah.
They have to be at the club from like the age of 18 to 21, and then I think 8 in total have to be like from the age of 18 to 21 in England.
I knew they had that, but I didn't know like how they were doing it because I remember people saying it could get to the point where you had to start English players.
Yeah.
Obviously, that isn't the case.
Yeah. No, it's not. But no, I reckon if it was like what he just said in Turkey, we wouldn't be as competitive in European competitions at all.
We wouldn't be the biggest league in the world.
No, we'd lose a lot of money as a league, I reckon, because if you're getting all the biggest stars going to, like, say they were more distributed in the Spanish leagues, so that there wasn't the big 3 in like Madrid, Barca, and Atletico. Say Valencias and your Sevillas and Villarreals, they're getting all the players that have that, like Everton's and West Ham's and stuff.
Leicester or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then more spotlight goes to them, really, and they're making more money. But
yeah, but then how many big teams are there in? I mean, there's always been the big 3 in Spain, but a lot of them were always Spanish, weren't they? They always were quite like Barca always brought through Spanish players, and we never had that.
They
really.
did before.
But
Not
now
so
it's a
much
bit-
these days.
yeah.
They're spending dough, really.
But that's true actually.
What? Because in recent years, Neymar, Suarez,
Vidal.
they've got now,
Ter
Dembele, Ter Stegen, like, the team that played against Spurs, how many of them are Spanish? PK and Busquets.
What's the guy?
Alba.
Alba.
So-
the other guy, wasn't it? The it's the young guy. Arthur.
He's Brazilian.
Is he Brazilian? There you go. So
they
what?
bought him this summer from
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Oh, I thought they brought him through.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, they can't even get it right these days.
But they've been struggling for their standards.
But however, with in regard to that, when all that flock of players got brought through, it was mainly because of Pep, because he was Barca B manager, and then when he got promoted to first team manager, he'd already managed those crop of players. That's why he brought them through, innit? Basically.
That's true. But then we don't have any long-term managers in the Prem to do that.
No, you won't get time.
But then if you look at the national side, how Southgate brought through younger players because he was coaching them the whole time. Well, most of them anyway.
Yeah.
So he's always been pro-youth.
Yeah. Like, the average age of the England squad these days is so much younger.
Like, incredibly younger. And they're all the better players as well now.
I think we're one of the youngest at the World Cup. If
Were
not
we?
the youngest.
And semi-finals? Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Oh, the other day when I asked you who's the oldest player in the England squad,
Yeah, who was it?
Kyle Walker.
Yeah, I heard that the
Yeah.
other day,
How old
yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Like
It's
30.
20. I'm gonna say 29.
Yeah, he's
mad.
pushing 30.
So much for balance.
But the players that were like, how old's Maddison? He's only been in the Prem for less than half a year now, and he's the top assist for them, isn't he?
He's doing very well, man. I'm happy for him.
He's good, man.
He's a very good
first half against Arsenal. He done well, man.
Yeah.
He ripped up the championship at such a young age, mate.
Such a jump there.
It's hard.
Such a big jump though. Look at was it Beckford? Came out. He was the league. Well, he's the championship baller.
Some guys are literally built for championship.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I completely agree with that.
Or like lower leagues. Like the name I always see on Sky Sports News for someone who scored like throughout the years, Adam Rooney.
Yeah.
I feel like he gets goals wherever he goes. Right?
Yeah. I feel like he was. I always thought he was related.
Someone said he's gone to Salford now. I think.
What
has he?
Harry Neville's team?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Which is he'd actually demolish that league as well.
That's it.
He's like the Wayne Rooney of the Prem.
What league is that? Salford now.
They're in either the
Below
fifth
League
tier
Two,
or the sixth tier. Yeah, definitely below League Two. Did they get promoted last year?
They did.
They did?
Yeah, I think so,
Then I think they're in the fifth tier.
So just below League Two.
Yeah, just below League Two.
They're probably going to be a championship side in like 5 years' time. Right?
Everyone wants to go and play for them. Yeah.
What's an investment?
Well, when you got owners like that,
that's it.
You've literally got what Neville, Giggs. Is Beckham got a thing in it?
Sure.
If he does, he's not involved personally in it.
I feel like
Butt's in it. Yeah.
Skulls as well.
Jesus.
That's jokes.
He could stick his boots on and just.
That's it in tier 5 football.
Yeah. But he probably gets smashed.
Yeah. Harry Redknapp going into the jungle was a bit. Like, it's so funny, man.
That's mad.
I actually like fucking I'm a Celeb.
It's gonna be good. I watch it every single year. But Harry Redknapp's gonna die in the jungle.
Yeah. Well, he won't be worse than Gemma.
Yeah, but Harry Redknapp looks like he's dying. Like,
yeah, I know. But
I can't believe it,
mate. When you think I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I don't think Harry Redknapp terrific. Imagine him in there.
No, there's been much worse than him in there.
Really?
I don't know. He's got to be up there.
People who are hard like don't go in there. Like
yeah.
Just like random people like who are famous, obviously.
Yeah,
Redknapp.
That is funny.
The geezer's a granddad.
Like Jamie went on there, didn't he?
Jimmy Bullard went on there.
And
he won it, I think.
Is it?
He's brilliant.
He was good, but he's the kind of person you see on it. Like Jamie Redknapp's finished his career. Harry Redknapp's finished his career, has money. Does he? If he's done it
last year, what's the guy's name? The mayor of London. Not this.
I know who you're talking about.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah. His brother. His brother was in it.
Was it his brother?
No way,
I can't remember.
Was in there, bro.
Someone's dad.
Oh, it might have been. It was his dad. It was his dad.
Yeah, Boris Johnson's dad.
I remember now.
He's like fucking 70.
Yeah. He was like, it's like Harry Redknapp basically going.
And now he's busy. He done well in it, and now he's busy with some girl from Made in Chelsea.
The one who won it.
What?
Oh, she won it.
Tough. That's it. Yeah.
Obviously, no disrespect to elderly people, but it's just like it makes no sense.
Money.
I get scared.
To be fair,
for them.
bruv, like why not?
Yeah.
But what else are you gonna do in it?
Yeah, it's true. It's something
Life's
different.
about living, man.
Yeah, true.
But they
I rate it. Don't get me wrong.
They're all a lot of them like Stanley. That's his name.
What, the old Boris Johnson's dad?
Stanley Johnson. And they couldn't like loads of stuff you couldn't do for like health reasons.
Yeah, cool.
So they would like call out everyone's name, and every single like week he'd be like, Stanley's out of this one. Like so he probably went in and they go, look, I can't do this. He's probably went for like the Sunday, isn't it? He's there to lose weight.
Running through it. What actually happens in it? Like,
have you never watched it?
Not fully.
Mate, you will love it.
Is it proper
shits on Love Island?
Really? Oh, I do like.
Yeah, well, it's different.
I will not have Love Island on this, bro.
Like, it's still good entertainment. It's just like you go in. There's like I think it starts with what like 10, 12 people.
Something like that.
Like they go through challenges to get more food. They're split into 2 groups, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Like a red team and a blue team.
Yeah.
And you go head to head in the challenges, and whoever wins gets a good dinner. And a good dinner classifies as like an ostrich's dick.
Yeah, like it's nice, but it's weird.
Yeah, but
maybe not an ostrich's dick.
You get that vegan.
Yeah, so some vegans go in there, or vegetarians I think went in there, and that you eat like the rice and
rice and beans.
That's
or if you lose, you get rice and beans, and apparently it's dead.
Man, I'd have. Oh, okay.
No, but it's
Imagine
not
how
like-
dry it would be.
Yeah, exactly.
They get stressed in there as well because they're not eating properly.
By the way,
stuff.
you make the food yourself as well.
How?
It
As
gets
in,
lowered
they,
down.
Yeah,
to
they
you.
give you the. It's like a care package,
Yeah.
like in cod or whatever.
That's great.
Go get that kill
They
shit.
give you the stuff and then you cook it over the fire and stuff.
You know what? I think I'd like that. That'd be quite fun.
Yeah, but not
Well,
when
I'm
they
guessing
lock
like
you in
no
a room.
technology or anything. Yeah,
Nothing.
back down to
Like,
reality.
there is no room. They're
No, when they
outside.
put you in like a box and they fill it up
Oh,
with
yeah.
spiders.
Oh,
Oh,
the
no, no,
the
no,
challenges,
that's what I
challenges,
mean.
fuck that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
The
you'd hate it,
challenges,
man.
forget that. No,
Yeah, it'd be a good
there was this one. Do you
experience.
remember Fatima?
Yeah. Oh, that was
That was
nasty,
disgusting.
man.
Go on,
So
run me through it.
basically, right. So her
Don't
head,
really know
she
that.
has a bowl over her head and it's like covered up to her neck,
Okay.
and they fill it up with like cockroaches and
Mm.
shit,
Oh.
and she has to last in there for like maybe
It gets
2
worse.
minutes or whatever. So yeah, obviously, just imagine like loads of cockroaches everywhere around your face. You got goggles
Oh,
on.
what? Directly on your
Yeah,
face?
on
bowl
you.
on her head.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and
God.
apparently it stinks.
Yeah, that
like,
must be
proper
bad.
stinks. They're crawling everywhere, blah blah blah, and then eventually one crawls up her nose,
No.
and she can't get out in
She's
it.
got big
Yeah.
So that,
nostrils.
so they had to
Fat.
like end the thing, and she was proper like
Yeah.
blown out of her nose, and like after,
It was
like,
up in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They were
mate.
trying to get it out with like tweezers and stuff.
Oh,
and, like, yeah.
mate.
and
Yeah.
after what, a good minute or so, like eventually it flies out.
She was quite
That
cool
is
with it though.
grim.
Yeah, I'd be
Like,
panicking.
she was, like,
I would be
just-
panicking.
Like nothing.
Did she win anything for it? Like-
Food.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, wait, you said Gemma was on
Ooh,
this?
the start. Oh, that could lead into Gemma actually.
We're gone.
So
She
basically,
was fun.
at the very start, they all meet up in Australia at this sick like mansion basically, where they all meet each other and stuff. Everyone's dressed nicely and stuff like that. Glass of champagne there, bit of munch,
Lavish.
finger bits, and then when they get transported to the island or wherever they are,
Mm.
they go up. So it might like one thing might be
Proper
like you have to
juxtaposition.
skydive down to it, or
Oh,
something.
what?
like
Yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
start.
Mad,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
Mate, that's quite
But it's
good.
whoever wins that one challenge. So some people have to skydive,
Mm.
and then you have to do a certain thing. And if you pass the challenge, you get the better
Mm.
like camp. So the others will sleep
Yeah,
on the floor
split,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
with like snakes and cockroaches
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
man.
literally fucking Gemma. First challenge, I can't remember what it was, but first challenge, she just wouldn't do it. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it.
So
no,
what happens, what happens
no."
if you,
They're
if
crying
you
and
can't
shit.
do it? Like,
You can say I'm a celebrity, get me out of it. That's the whole title of the thing. Yeah.
Ah.
Exactly.
And then you don't win a star. You have to win stars for
Yeah.
the dinner. And
Okay.
each star is worth one person's like meal.
Mad.
So if you win 5, you all share 5 meals.
Hey, that would drive people mad.
They do. There's fat arguments on it.
Yeah, I
Mm.
bet.
Yeah. It's
Some
like-
people leave. Like,
Yeah, it's true. Well, Gemma left them what 3 days, if that. something
I
like that.
swear.
Probably
Yeah.
like the shortest appearance ever.
Yeah, I'm not
Mad.
surprised.
she was a princess.
But
Though,
like
innit?
the thing is, everyone was looking forward to it because she was going to be on it because they knew she'd be like that. As
Yeah.
well.
And the worst thing is the public is so peak. You have to vote for who does the challenges, innit? And if someone
Love
fails
that.
the challenges,
Yeah.
that's you done for the whole series. They keep
Yeah.
going. They keep voting for you.
Like if you're
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
like you keep like so say for example the one over Fatima's head. If you
Yeah.
proper panicked and shit,
Yeah.
they like to see pain.
Yeah,
innit?
of course, people prick.
Yeah.
It's bad, man.
Exactly.
It's bad. So you have to murk if you do the first one well, you're right.
Do people ever? I'm just thinking Love Island here. Do people ever like get with each other and shit?
I haven't
Back
seen
in the
that.
day, they used to. What's it called? Peter,
Andre.
Andre, and Katie Price got together for it.
No way. That's joke.
Yeah, but it's like Big Brother. Do you remember Big Brother used to be crazy, and now it's
Yeah.
like
Mm.
I don't even watch the new ones. So
Yeah, I don't watch the new ones either.
Yeah,
I
there
heard
was
this
a
is the
whole
last season.
madness last season.
I don't know. It's always the last
With
season,
that,
and then they
with
bring it
that
back.
woman that said she got like.
Oh, I saw that.
sorted,
yeah.
It's no,
I
it's
saw
so
that.
shit.
That was a bit. That was fucked.
That's mad.
That was.
It's so deep on the geezer because like she pretty much didn't ruin his life, but imagine
The boy could have been.
If it
even
wasn't
if
on
you
camera.
didn't do it 100%, and people hear women beat her, you're always gonna have that doubt in your head,
Yeah.
or like, why would she say that? There must be a reason that she
Mm.
said that, even if the geezer was probably like just tapped on the
Yeah.
shoulder.
Well, did you see the video?
Yeah, I
You
did.
didn't even touch her.
I didn't see it, but I
You
heard that they
literally
caught it
touched
on. She knew she was on video,
She's a good
Yeah.
actress.
and she didn't hit him. And yeah, she claimed it. I was like, you're in a show where they literally watch you live, and you think I'm gonna call him hitting me.
She's a psycho, bro.
Yeah, she is.
A bit like Georgia when she lied about kissing thing, innit?
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, sorry.
That's just dumb. Alright, we're chatting about
I'll better leave.
on that note, that's just mad. Georgia's just mad for
that.
No,
they broke up recently as well.
Who, Georgia? Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Because apparently, they say Georgia cheated on him.
Yeah, Georgia never liked him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe you.
Anyway, like, move on from the Love Island talk just for Kreetz. Steve, like, I know there's listeners out there loving the Love Island chat. Loving it. Sorry, we're going to have to speak about that on another episode.
Send in your favourite Love Island questions.